me. Dahlia refused to talk to him. Before leaving, she made sure to stomp hard on his foot. Thus, the brutal and unfortunate episode came to an end. The authorities arrived soon after the explosion. The fire brigade helped to clear the scene and put out the fire. At the end of the day, the authorities publicly announced the cause of the explosion, blaming it on a gas explosion. 3 days went by in the blink of an eye. During this time, Dahlia and her family returned to the Nicholson family home to keep Henry Nicholson company. The Glenstead Nicholsons, meanwhile, sent a team to investigate Gloria and Dakota's deaths, but after learning that the murderer, Edwin Hummer, had died in a suicide bombing, they had no choice but to close the case. Notably, Regulus Nicholson made the decision to confirm Dahlia's role as the chairman of the Cardinal Group. It was only time before she was officially acting in the chairman's capacity. During the 3 days, Dustin received surprising news as well. He heard that the 900-year Green Lotus that Jailer Grant won in a bid was purchased by the Stoneray Order at a high price. Rumors had it that the Stoneray Order was the owner of a secret formula to speed up the ripening process of the lotus, turning it into a 1,000-year Green Lotus in a short time. However, the veracity of the rumors remained to be confirmed. In order not to miss out on the treasured herb, Dustin specifically sent Roderick back to Millsburg to carefully gather information. If the formula were real, Dustin would have to pay Stoneray Order a visit. He was also worried about Natasha, who had been out of contact for 3 days since she departed for Millsburg. She did not reply to texts or pick up calls. Even Park Place was empty, with only a few servants standing guard. At noon on the 3rd day, an increasingly concerned Dustin spotted a silver Bentley parked in front of the medical center. Overjoyed, he rushed out to take a look, only to find Ruth stepping out from the car. "Ruth, why are you here? Where's your sister?" He was perplexed. "Natasha will not be back for a while." Ruth lost her usual rigor and appeared grim. "What is that supposed to mean?" Dustin furrowed his brows. "Something's happened at home, and she had to take care of it. She sends me to you because she doesn't want to worry you." "What happened exactly?" he questioned. Based on his understanding of Natasha, she wouldn't have missed his calls if she hadn't run into grave problems. Stop asking for the details and wait for her updates. If she returns to Swinton after a few days, that means the problem has been resolved. If she doesn't return, you should forget about her. Ruth was ready to leave. "Wait a moment." He grabbed her arm with a stern look on his face. "Tell me, is she in danger? If she is, I'll immediately rescue her. Natasha is safe and sound. She's unharmed." Ruth shook her head woefully. "But what was all that just now? Did Natasha run into trouble?" he asked in a firm tone. "Dustin, let this go. You can't sort out this matter on your own. It'll only implicate you. Natasha doesn't want to drag you into the mess." Ruth let out a heavy sigh. "How will we know if we don't give it a try? I believe that we can overcome all the difficulties." However, Dustin's expression hardened when Ruth refused to open up. "Ruth Harmon, if you don't tell me, I'll travel to Millsburg and get to the bottom of it. Do not blame me for wreaking havoc in the Harmon family."